So, have you ever gone to the auto shop and you need to get your car fixed, and the mechanic is sitting there explaining what's going on, using words you don't understand, and referencing parts of the car you never knew existed? And the whole time, your brain's starting to fog up, you're starting to get confused, and all you really want to know in that entire conversation is, can you fix my car? How long is it going to take me to get it back? And what's it going to cost me? Well, for the car experts out there, maybe reference your CPA, talking about tax law and accounting. Those things I don't love for sure. The challenge with most professionals is that in an effort to be fully honest and forthright with our clients, we tend to overwhelm them with information. We tend to confuse them. And when we're confused, it's really difficult to make a decision. So, have you ever noticed this within your own office, where you talk to patients and yet they don't seem to get it? So, a sobering statistic from dental economics that runs every year is the average treatment acceptance for offices can range anywhere from 20 to 90%. But the offices that take lots of dental insurance are usually on the lower end of that. But how does that make any sense? Because isn't dental insurance here to help our patients get the care that they need, to help them pay for it? Let me give you an example of what tends to happen in offices. Okay, Mrs. Jones, we've got a treatment plan here for you. So let me go through it real quick. You need filling on mesial occlusal number 3, a filling on mesial occlusal number 4. You need a crown on 14 with the buildup. You need sealants on 13, 14, 15, and 19. So let's go over your insurance. You know, your insurance covers 80% of fillings, but yours is going to downgrade amalgam. It covers 50% of crowns, but it's going to downgrade to base metal. And your insurance, by the way, doesn't have any coverage for your sealants. So let me give you a breakdown of that. Your first filling is going to be $90 because of the deductible. The second filling is going to be $40 because that's already covered. You're going to have, the filling or the buildup is going to be $150. Your crown's going to be $600. The sealants are $40 a piece. All in total, it's $1,000. Do you have any questions? Mrs. Jones is over here going, was that English? What the hell did you just say? But my insurance isn't covering things. Does that mean they're not necessary? Do I need all of this work? And heck, I'm totally confused. What do I do? And so, those in the audience or online, have you ever noticed a few things that tend to happen that come from this? So online, give me a hashtag if you've ever seen these scenarios. Scenario 1. Well, thank you for that information. That's a lot to absorb. I need to go home and talk to my spouse about it and let me call you back. When I'm really thinking, I'm confused. And I'm probably going to confuse my spouse too. Don't expect that call back. Hashtag spouse if you've ever noticed this. Or in the audience, let's go ahead and stand up if you've ever had this situation happen with you in your office. Thank you. Scenario number 2. Yeah, let me go ahead and book that appointment. By the way, keep standing. Book that appointment, but I'm still going to be confused by the time my appointment arrives. And so I'm probably going to no-show you or last-minute cancel. Stand up or hashtag ghosted if this has ever happened to you. Or scenario number 3. I'm going to sit here and I'm just determined to figure out an answer. But I don't know what questions to ask. So I'm going to ask questions that seem insane to you. And I'm going to argue about my dental insurance because that's all you told me that I need to talk about. And thank you for that. And, I'm going to end up making this entire conversation a vortex of time-sucking misery for both of us. Hashtag vortex if you've had this, or go ahead and stand up. So now I can tell most of the people here that have actually worked in a dental office, go ahead and keep standing for the rest of the time. No, go ahead, sit down. This tends to happen every day because we confuse our patients. And so I'm going to recommend 3 things for you. And since we can't be on the cruise this year, I'm going to bring the C to you. SEA. Simplify the conversation. Eliminate heavy dental language. And avoid insurance itemization. So simplify conversation. Back to the auto shop example. Patients just want to hear a few things in most cases. Can you fix me? Is it going to hurt? How long is it going to take? And how much is it going to cost? If you can answer these patients' questions, you will usually get, at that point, a majority of your acceptance right then and there. So the next thing is eliminate the heavy dental language. So I'm a dentist. I love talking about treatment all the time. I'll do it all day long. But our patients don't come in for treatments, do they? They come in for a result. They come in for the outcome. As an example, I like doing veneers. I love making people smile. But patients don't come in for the veneers. They come in for the new smile. I don't know about you. I don't know many patients who want me to extract their tooth or do a root canal. I mean, those just sound so much fun. But what they do come in for is to get out of pain. Patients don't want fillings and crowns. They want to be able to eat without holes in their teeth. So when you frame a conversation with a patient, frame it in the way of what they're going to get out of it, not what we're going to do to them. And the third point is eliminate or avoid insurance itemization. So what happens is, a lot of times our teams spend tons of time on breakdowns and forming that treatment plan. They're proud of it. They did a lot of work for it. But what we forget is that information is for us, not usually for the patient. Now, I'm not recommending that you avoid giving them that information. Just don't lead with it. Because when we confuse our patients, the first thing they're going to do if we have an itemized plan is they understand money. They're going to start trying to pull things off that treatment plan because they see itemized fees attached. Just pull them about. And if patients ask, then great, give them the information they want. But you might be surprised, most patients won't ask if you don't lead with it. So let's put this conversation back together for Mrs. Jones. Okay, Mrs. Jones, the treatment plan Dr. Campbell recommended for you, by the way, he and his team are going to take awesome care of you. You're not going to have any pain. And he's going to get you really numb or sedated if you want. And it's going to take 2 hours to do that treatment. And you're going to have a short visit 3 weeks later to go ahead and put in that crown. All in total, after your insurance benefits, it's going to be $1,000 out of pocket. Do you have any other questions before we get you scheduled for that appointment? Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a much easier conversation. And let them lead with the rest of the questions. So a fun little fact from Google is that the negative reviews online, which are usually the reasons that people leave dental offices, the #1 complaint is billing and insurance. If you can simplify that for patients, you'll end up with less negative reviews and less patients leaving you. So I want you to always remember when creating a treatment plan and talking to patients to think about the C. We all love the C, right? Simplify the conversation. Eliminate heavy dental language, and avoid insurance itemization. What you'll find is your treatment acceptance will go up. It did for us quite a bit. You'll find that it's less stressful because you're not having to deal with these confused patients that ask crazy questions. And the patients will be a lot healthier because they'll actually get the treatments that they need. And the office often will be more productive. And if the office has more money to work with, guess what? They might be able to send you on the next dental CE cruise, which I hope to see you there. Thank you very much.